Hey Bookfighters, it's Friday and it's Julia, the last Bookfighter to upload a video. So today I'm going to tell you about my relationship with books, which is really simple. I absolutely love them. I love the fact that they're really small and simple, and they smell good, and they look cool because I love the text on the page, and they can just be about anything, and there's just endless possibilities and adventures you can have and knowledge you can learn, and it's just so cool. And this love first started with this book called Splash from, I think I was in kindergarten, and it's about this elephant and he's walking through the jungle with his mom, and it's a big splash at the end, and I remember that 2-page spread of the word splash. And I just thought it was the most amazing thing ever. It was cooler than Dr. Seuss and all those books we had to read in kindergarten. And it's something about that splash, like, it hooked me right away. So the book I just finished is Sea Change by Amy Friedman. And I didn't like it at first because the main character is one of those characters where you know it's obviously the author just imagining themselves just slightly differently and in a really cool situation, and that's amazing for daydreams and amazing for just sharing with immediate friends and family, but it's not cool to publish a book about yourself, and I think that's really horrible. That's just like a pet peeve of mine when the main character is the author with those strange glasses with the mustaches. It kills me. So it did have a redeeming quality though, because the writing in it was actually really cool. There was this major plot point, and it's whether this guy is a merman or not. And the way that Amy Friedman dealt with that plot was just so cool. And I'm not going to tell you what happens if he's a merman or what she actually did, because I don't want to give it away in case you decide to pick it up and read it one day. Another book I've been reading is The Major Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe, which I actually found out that I love Edgar Allan Poe because everything he writes about is just so heart-wrenchingly sad, but it's also very beautiful, and I love that balance of beauty and just horrible. And the book I'm going to read for next week is actually a book that I have a love-hate relationship with, because I've always really wanted to read it because it's a masterpiece and it's one of the best books in English literature, and it actually has an interesting plot. But when I tried to read it a few years ago, I got halfway through it and hated the characters and stopped reading it. So I'm going to give it another go this week, Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, and I promise I will finish it this time, and I will tell you all about it next Friday. And Dan, I will see you on Monday. Have a good weekend.